Hello, Mr. Carson. I'm gonna mark you present. Let's see here. Okay. If I could just get you to come on time, but you can get a lot of points from doing the norms and stuff. Everybody else is late too. Is your microphone working, sir?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. All right. You go ahead and take care of the norms for me. It's worth 20 points. Go right ahead.
No one has the right to hurt another person in education classroom or shake it. We would never behave in a way that would discredit ourselves, our school, or our families, and instead cut and tell what student always act with integrity. We take pride in serious kindness and for us. We respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attempting to participate.
That last part you cut out on, but okay.
We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves post secondary endeavors.
Very good, sir. All right. And just now notice those are all ones. I got to fix that. All right. So GGI Townhouse, that was earlier today. It was a great discussion. They discussed, why is it important to, dare, what was it, dare to be different? I think that was the purpose of the title or the GGI topic. So that happens every day. A few students were present. Carson, by the way, I'm like, just get my teacher sense. I almost said spider sense. My teacher sense is tingling. Let me take a look at this real quick. Uh, This is a heads up. I already entered most of the scores. So some students' grades went up or down. Check SB to see the changes. That's what I thought. Okay, now you missing physics, right? So what happened to you last period? I thought your name showed up twice on my roster. Carson.
You said what?
So what happened to you last period?
Why I ain't come?
No, physics. Yeah, you didn't.
I was just outside, my phone was dead. I just got back in the crib.
All right. Well, we got to follow up with the parent because you're missing a lot of class. Second period, and I need your scores to get up real soon because we have prior sports. So we're gonna talk about it. But start coming to GGI. There's extra points to help you out. You can take a look at your scores in both classes. Uh, Try to improve. Now, the Raspberry Pi kit, I got to ask you this question. Do you have one? Because today you have to do it on your kit. And I've been warning you guys about this for 4 weeks now. Do you have your kit? Hello?
I said, yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Okay. So you got your book and your kit. Is it powered up and did you do all the updates? Because we're at that point now.
Hold on.
Hmm? Okay. Oh, he's
Hold
moving
on.
around. Okay. He said, hold on. Well, while he's doing that, for the benefit of this recording, all students need to start having their kits fully functional every period because if I have you type up something, did I mute myself? No, I did not. That's just this button over here. So if I have you type up something, there's something called LibreOffice, and it's a productivity suite. If you have to do something called Python 3, which is what we're going to discuss today in project number 2, you're going to need to use your Raspberry Pi 400 kit. Now, yesterday we were able to use our Trinket IO program. That's an online simulator. You pretty much can't use it here too much. You can try, but that's just to get the coding done. To make it fully work, you need 3 files outside of it. So let me keep going. If you haven't already, please schedule to get you your kit. You're going to need it for all my classes, and more especially if you damage your kit and it's not working. I'm usually in the building on Thursdays and Fridays. So you can bring it to me. We can see what happened. Probably swap it out with a new one and get you going because, it's about 2 weeks or so we're going to be using these kits to explore Google Code next. And that's all next week, I think. So I'm going to school tomorrow to preload all the software. I'm also putting a few, with Mr. Rush's help, few of these kids in the classroom. So if you think for some reason you can't get it done at home, you'll be able to come up to the school, and in my classroom, some kids will already be set up for you to finish your work. All right. Carson, can you read that screen while you're trying to figure out what's up with your kit? Because you're gonna need it for today's assignment.
Every every Wednesday and Thursday, learn the code from the convenience of your home.
You muted yourself.
For
Okay.
some of your classes, the pandemic effect on the coding job market. Why learn to code? There's a positive broad benefits of coding interested. Join by clicking the link at 4 p.m. Let's
Oh
code.
wow. Okay. It's gonna be hard for you to concentrate. You got a little party going on over there. All right, Carson, read this one. Okay, who's this? Jamar's coming in the room.
Daily tasks, students will be able to complete the evaluation and editing. Hello, all aspiring STEM students. Welcome to class.
We got five people in
Videos of
here.
each class.
It's two
These videos
most
are
of them.
only ready to review by 4 p.m. daily.
Okay, thank you, Carson. Jamar, welcome to class.
That's what's
Can
up.
you hear me? Okay, he said, "What's up?" I think. So look, this I think our Carson, are you, not Carson? I'm sorry, Jamar. Are you in my classroom or some other classroom?
I'm your classroom right now.
Okay, so is Mr. Rush with you, or who's in there with you? Uh, I can't see what you're doing yet. Oh, that is Rush. Same procedure, Rush. She's got to eventually get on that kit if you got one running for him.
I'm setting up
Um,
right now.
okay, okay, okay. You setting up your kit or the one like I don't know.
Yeah, yours.
Oh, okay, all right. Is he sitting in the back or is he? Oh, you got
No,
one
you
set
right
up
here
at
in
the
the
front.
back.
Oh, you doing something special, Rush? Okay, you got a kid set up front. Yeah, I was gonna set up like at least three up front, but I gotta get some more extension cords, and we was gonna talk about it anyway. Because I gotta follow up with you. They told me I gotta reach you to come up there tomorrow. Myself, I know I'm getting old, working on my birthday. So look, Jamar, you're gonna need your book for one. Two, you need a functional kit, and as I was mentioning to Carson and all y'all, y'all, these kids are staying in the classroom, and only if Rush feels the need to swap it out, you still responsible to get all the work done on your kits. And if you can't get it done because you can't concentrate or whatever the excuse may be, that's when you need to come in the building and finish it because there's no reason for you to fail if we're giving you all the resources. All right, so I'm gonna click on this. This is a third period. All right, Jamar, you just got here. Let's get you a few points. Can you read the screen here? It's for 20 points, and then there's one more after it.
Uh, MIT, Scratch, and Microsoft make code projects are required daily. Most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone. However, functionality will be limited. And actual personal computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Uh, via Computer science is a graduation requirement of the state of Illinois via the Board of Education. For questions and concerns, email Tyler or reach out to Tyler on Edge.
Okay, sir. There's one more you gotta go. All right, go ahead, take care of that one. You know, SWPAT means students will be able to, right?
Uh,
Go for it.
uh, students will be able to analyze the official Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide, fourth edition menu to answer technical questions about their Raspberry Pi 400 Academy kits in regards to projects. Number two, scary spot the difference. Classroom turn of the day is coding. Word of the day is disple.
Dispel.
Despair.
Very good. Yep. All right, sir. You got 40 points for that. I'm gonna try to put it in your pass. I did upgrade these scores. Everybody, now that these kits are going to be popping up in my classroom, this is like so you can still get caught up now. All next week, we're going to be using what is called Google Code Next,
That's my
and those
computer
are
over
going to
there.
be quarter three.
Why you,
You
why you
got a
put it?
question, Jamar?
Oh, it's installed. Why you put it
Well,
over there? You put it at
Jamar,
the same
Jamar,
time.
Jamar, mute yourself. Hold on.
Oh,
Jamar, mute yourself. Thank you. I'm like, yo, you and Rush are having a full discussion over all of us. So anyway, listen, you got to go in ESB to see today's assignment, and everybody's scores have been updated. Just want to let you know. So, we're coming close to, I think it's May 20th, when progress reports will be processed. That means that's the final mark for grades and for most of our academic staff. At least that's what Mr. Banky, Mr. Ortiz is asking of us. So you got still some time before you get a bad report sent home, and your weekend is all messed up because you're looking at the scores you got in quarter 4. Now, when the progress reports come out, it's not the end of the game. Keep saying this every quarter. That means you still have time to bring it up. So don't be coming at Mr. Tyler or Miss Frank or any of us. You need to do what you need to do is where you kick in gear and still can pass. This is the middle part. So with these kids in the classroom, I don't want to hear my kid broke. I don't know. Then that means the penalty is you have to come to the school now and actually get that work done because we're in the building a little bit more. Okay. So keep that in the back of your mind as we go through this. And a lot of students, I think, be trying to not make their kid work for some reason, so they don't have to do the work. Now you have to do the work in front of the Mr. Rush and myself. All right. So let's go through this grade book. No, I wanted to scroll down. This is the Townhouse link every day. You get 5 to 10 points for attending Townhouse and participating. I saw Jamar was there and a few others that were in the building. So you got those points too as well. But you guys got to keep going and participating. You got to get this momentum up. Because if we come back in the bulletin full steam, what's going to happen is you're going to be mandatory ushered into Townhouse DGI like we used to. So just get used to it already, right? Trying to make you guys better for the future. All right, let's grab this in the chat, and I'm going to have another student read it. I got to do it in 2 parts, so give me one moment. I want to make sure all of it gets in the chat. There's like a character limit of how much we can put in the chat at a time with this Google Meet stuff. Let's see here. That's the first part, and then I grab the rest. It's a lot to say, so whoever's reading it, just know you're getting 40 points. It's a lot to read, though. There's a lot of instructions there. So there's going to come up the timestamps. You're just going to read through, though. What does that say? SB4 proper. There we go. This part here got left out. I have to use my scientist eyesight. Okay. All right. So starting with, all right, Carson, are you able to read without all the background noise? Figure out what's going on over there, man. You got a party going on. You'll probably be learning. Are you able to read or no?
That's not me. That's somebody in the back.
I don't know who it is, but
yeah, I can read it.
Somebody turn it up. Okay, it's clear. Go ahead. You see it? It says hello at 12:40. You're gonna read all the way down to Zen. So 40 points.
Hello, good morning, Austin Major. Review pages 109, 114 of official Raspberry Pi. Beginner's guide book to complete project 2. Scary spot different. Alternatively, you can utilize the online site for instruction as well. This project is best accomplished utilizing your Raspberry Pi Founding Kit, Tiny Python IDE. You can attempt to complete this project via the Trinket ID program. However, you will still need to correctly download all of the resources from either the website link or from the listed link within the book on pages 109 to 114. Link to the Trinket online emulator to alternatively attempt to complete project 2 once the program becomes fully functional and have
You broke up there, Carson. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Python file and submit such into as before. For proper grading, we will discuss the assignment further in class. Hope to see you there and Zen.
Great job. 40 points well earned, and it's going to help out some of those scores I saw last night. So you got to turn in some more work for both classes. Be calling on you guys to try to get your scores up, but you got to participate and stay with me. So we're going to do a share out later on, but the share out is just going to be you putting the assignment, because I think a lot of people forget how to do this, the actual Python file, like we did yesterday, into Edsby. So you don't know, you might want to pay attention to this as we go through. But the first part is getting you started with the coding. So here's what I want you to do. I'm gonna have Jamar read something. Jamar, you got a book? I'm starting with where we need to start off at. You there?
Yeah.
All right. So I need you to go to page 109, and I want you to read from where it's an orange project 2 down to following on it's a little bit. This is where 50 points. So are you there or you see it? And Mr. Carson, I'm getting this information from that same page if you have your book so you can follow along. This is going to be the procedure of how you guys do it. Go ahead, Jamar, you
You
ready?
said you said start at
You
project
see
two
what?
or
Yeah, see what's in orange, project 2. I want you to read
yeah.
from there to following at the bottom. All right.
Uh,
All right, go for it.
project two, scary spot the difference. Uh, Python can also handle pictures and sounds as well as turtle basic graphics, which can be used to which can be used to hold on, which can be used to great effect as a prank on your friend. A spot the difference game with a scary secret at its heart, perfect for Halloween. Online project. This project is also available online at
Mm-hmm.
the web.
Keep going.
This
Don't worry about that
project
link.
need this project needs two images. Your spot the difference image plus a scary surprise image uh, in a sound file. Click on the Raspberry icon to load the Raspberry Pi OS menu. Choose the internet category and click on the Chromium web browser. When it has loaded, type the web into the address bar followed by the enter key. Right click on the picture and click on save image as. Choose the home folder from the list on the left hand side, then click save. Click back on the Chromium's address bar, then type the web followed by the enter key. As before, right click the picture, click image as, choose the home folder, then click save. For the sound file, you'll need click back into the address bar and type the link followed by the enter key. This file, the sound of the screen to give your players a real supplies will will play automatically, but it will need to be saved before you can use it. Right click on the small audio player, click save as, choose the home file and click save. You can now close the Chromium window. Uh, Click the new icon in the Tony toolbar
Yep.
to begin a new project. As before, you're going to be using the library to extend Python's capabilities. The Pygame library,
Mm-hmm.
as the name suggests, were created with games in mind. Type the following: import Pygame. You'll need some parts of other libraries, and from a subsection of the Pygame library too. Import these by typing the following.
Very good, sir. Okay. Took his time, pronunciated everything. Now, Jamar and everybody, Carson, are you on the page with us? You see, Jamar, the links you didn't mention, you didn't have to mention them. I'm just saying pay attention to those because you're going to have to type those into the kit and then save the picture the way they showed you. So I didn't want you to just read over that and not know what you have to do. Your
Right.
instructions are right there. Okay. So don't lose that page because you're going to use it in a moment. Now, to get started, because I'm going to give you guys some time to work on this, and you should be on your kit at this point. Hint, hint, get on your Raspberry Pi, okay? Because we're about to start. So look, I'm gonna log into my kit and I'm gonna show. I think my screen is showing. So once you get advanced enough, I'll teach you how to log into the Raspberry Pi, your kit, using your cell phone or laptop, and that way you'll always be able to code on your kit. And I know you guys like to relax and stuff. You still, students. So you'll be in a different room, but I can teach you how to connect it to your kit from your other device. And that way it'll help you if you just want to use your laptop and code on the kit connected through the internet. Okay. So let's go through it slowly. We go to my VNC, and this is what I was talking about, teach you later how to log into your kits using your phone or your laptop. But that's an advanced topic. So first you got to prove that you can do the work, and then I'll show you. But I'm logging into my kit now. Usually the password for all of our kits in the classroom is pi, so you'll be able to learn, how to log in. Now you see everything I have on my kit, which is right behind me. Okay, I just remoted in on my laptop on my desktop. Keep that word too in your mind, desktop. If you hear that, that's the table that's supporting the laptop. Now, the kit is fully set up, and when it's set up this way, you're able to communicate to it just like an Xbox or something in your house. You can, I don't know if you guys know, you can communicate with laptops and gaming platforms with your wireless networks. So this is called local area network stuff. At any rate, you'll see that I have my Google Meet going. This is why I want you guys to have a kit. It has a camera. That's why you're able to see the keyboard and everything for the Pi. Your kit should be set up the way it is on this screen over here, if you can see my hand. Okay. And this is your sense hat. Earlier on, the sense hat will be used later on for advanced projects with engineering students and physics students too, by the way. So, all right, let's jump into the assignment. How do we do it? Well, if we paid attention to, I think it was like Friday. What was it? No, I think it was Monday. We did. Go ahead, Jamar.
Hey, I guess my partner set up there, so it's telling me connect to the Wi-Fi.
Right. So you got to click on the Wi-Fi link up here. You see my screen? You click on that, and you should be able to select guests, right? So y'all gonna learn how technology works, man. In my class, ain't no way around it. Um, so yeah, you gotta be connected to the internet because there's some links you got to download, and just click on guests, and it should link up. I think that's the network that works on the school right now.
Yes.
Okay. So that was your only question. You're good, Smart.
I'm
Okay.
setting it up, so you know what's next, right?
What do you mean? You're setting it up? You're at my desk. Oh.
Nah, I'm at the desk next to your desk.
Oh, you know what? If that's still setting up, Jamar, have Rush set you up on my desk. There's a kit right on my desk. You see it?
Yeah.
He could let you use that one. You can have the privilege of sitting there, right? To get you started. But he's got to help you. I don't know if it's still connected to the monitor. I connected it to my big screen, so you turn
Yeah.
that on, and you can use that for until your kit gets all the way set up. Because I know it takes a little while to load, Jamar.
You
It's
got a
12.
TV there. He just left to the store, so I don't want to touch nothing on
Okay.
him.
Okay. So just pay attention to what I'm doing. Are there any kits in the back set up? I know you said he set up another one. Are there any kits that are turned on? No? Who's in the room with you, Jamar?
Uh, Stonewall just came up.
Okay. Can you ask Stonewall to, you said Rush is not there, right?
Hey, Stonewall.
I guess he's busy. Okay. So when you
Well,
get a
unless
chance,
I
huh?
turn your computer on if you
Okay.
could.
So you talking about the TV and everything?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So first off, is it connected to the HDMI on the desk?
Yeah, they connected to each other. These the black cords. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So underneath the monitor, there's a button you can click. You feel underneath, and it's a small toggle switch underneath the monitor. There's HDMI, the big TV. Figure it out.
Yeah, I clicked it.
Did it power up?
Yeah.
Okay. Now to turn on the Raspberry Pi, you have to press FN and the power button F10 at the same time. So you hold down FN and press F10. Is there a green light on the Raspberry Pi, or is it off?
It's green light right here.
So just move the mouse. Then it should be on there. Anything come on the screen?
Yeah.
So my the same code next screen is up there, or is it?
Something like that.
Yep, that's good. That's good. All right, it's not fully loaded like yours with the blue screen, but that's good enough. So you should be able to follow along with what's in the book now, because you're on a kit like yours. Before you leave that campus or before you leave our school, make sure You utilize the internet speed there, Jamar, so you could always have your kit ready for when you go home. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So everybody, we need to jump into this assignment. I think you can see my screen, everybody, right? Carson, Jamar, you see what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
All right. So on your kit, this is how you have access to Thani Python Editor. Jamar, to get there, because you probably didn't see this part, you click on the raspberry in the corner. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Once you do that, go to Programming and Thani IDE. Now you first got to download, Jamar, both of those, all three of those things, right? So the first link, Jamar, I'm gonna make sure you pay attention to 109. Now I'm just telling you how to get to where you're gonna be coding it, but you got to download stuff first, okay? So Jamar, I want you. Are you on 109? Because I want to make sure you understand what you have to download in the book. You guys got to download three things. Is everybody on 109? Because I want to make sure you know what to do. Okay, he's got his hand raised. Jamar, did you find the page? What about you, Carson?
Yeah, it's one on that, right?
Yep. So you see the link. You see the first link. You got to type in the browser. Open up a Chromium browser. That's the little globe up there, right? And you guys got to type in rpf.io /spot -pick. That's the first one. It looks like this here on my screen. If you type it in correctly, this is what will pop up. You got to open up a Chromium tab, like you're doing a new search in Google, and type that in. Everything that's bolded, like these web links, those are
Yeah.
links you need to download. Okay, that's good. That's good. You got Thani, but you're not going to use it just yet. You got to first download these files. So open up the Chromium for me.
Okay.
Chromium is the web browser, Jamar. So just look for it. It's got a globe or something in programming or internet.
Yeah, internet
Look.
Chromium web. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Open it up. That's your internet browser on your kit. Now
All
you're
right.
starting to see why it's so important for you guys to keep up with your kits. Okay, so
How you
now
said
you
this
said
link
what,
in?
Jamar? No, not that one. The ones in bold. They're black inked. So you see the rpf.io, the bolded link.
Yeah.
Type that into the browser, Jamar. I'm not going to even start a timer. I'm just going to help you through all this so you guys can get caught up in your work. Let me know when you're ready. You should be doing the same thing, Carson. You guys should be downloading this first link here, and then we got two more to get. The first two are pictures. The last one is a sound file. So type in that very carefully and let me know when you get the picture I have on the screen. I'll tell you how to download it to your kit.
It's up there, man.
You got the same screen I got?
Yeah.
Okay, so right click like I'm doing. Right click on the mouse, all right? So right click, it should come up with a save image as, right? Did you right
Click
click on
save
it?
image.
Yes, click on that. Once you do that, you have this. And all I'm doing is walking you through what you read already, Jamar. So
All
don't
right, bet,
feel
bet, bet, bet.
right. Okay. It's the same stuff if you read it again that I'm telling you to do. So you name it. You don't have to name it nothing. You just save it. But before you save it, make sure you click on the desktop over here because I want you to be able to find the file easily. You see desktop? After you hit save as image, it should have brought up a menu, right?
Yeah, then what we press?
Oh, you say what, Carson?
What you press after that?
What did you save it to your desktop?
Yeah, when it say save images, I press that.
Okay, and then you hit save. Make sure you select the desktop first. You just hit the save button in the corner at the bottom. You see it? So it's like a save right here.
So save all these pictures, basically.
Well, you got two pictures and one sound file, right? So you got the
All right.
first link, right? That's this one with the witch or something. You need another one that looks like a skull, I think. Let me come out of this. So you guys got to save this one to your desktop. The next one looks like this. And the link is rpf.io backslash scary dash pick. It's the other bolded link, guys. Type it in, you get it, same process. You're going to save the image as to your desktop so you can find that file. This is the hardest part because the rest you guys are just typing in commands like a video game or something and finishing this project off. But first, we need those 3 files. Let me know when y'all ready because you got one more to grab. And again, Jamar, you're in the building. You might want to email this file to yourself. I'm going to show you how before you get out of class to take that file, email it to yourself. And once you get that kit up and going before you leave school, you'll be able to finish this at home on your own and just put it in SB when you're done with it. But first, focus on getting these files done. Let me know when you're ready, guys. And if you want to ask me what's next, I'm still on page 109. The next one is this link that says screen here, and that's a sound file. Then you're ready to code. So let me know when you guys are done with those 3 files. Put them on your desktop so we can find them, and then we can move to the coding part.
Hey, what's that?
That's the screen file. Oh, it shocked you?
It ain't really do too much, but what I do to it don't save it.
Did you save it to your desktop?
No, this one don't say save as. Let me see how long.
As soon as you typed it in, you should have seen something come down, like it downloaded already. So you see my screen? Did you see something called en underscore images download? You probably saved it, Jamar, to your download section.
Oh, yes, and that section.
I think yeah, because you didn't select desktop for that, right? It just downloaded automatically, right? So you know
I
how
don't
to
think
get
it's
to your
downloaded. Look, I'm finna show you. Look, it just played this. I looked the link up and it's just played the sound.
okay. Yeah, that means it's on your desktop somewhere. It's on your computer somewhere. So what I
So,
want you to
so it's
do
already
is
downloaded.
yeah, I think it is. We got to verify. So look. You see my screen? You see what I'm pointing at?
I don't see it.
You don't see my mouse?
Let me see. I'm trying to pan you and see. No, I don't even see your screen at all.
Okay, let me represent because I was trying to show you how to find your files. You got to do that later. Let me stop presenting and represent. All right, and let's try this again. And you're in Google Meet, right?
Yeah. Nah.
Okay. Because if you're not in Google Meet, you won't be able to see what I'm doing. All right. Let's see. The screen should be coming up in 1 second. There we go. All right. Now let's try this again. Do you see what I'm looking at? Make
Yeah.
sure. Okay. So you should see it because I'm verifying on my kit. Now, what I was telling you is go to this here. You see my file manager here?
Man at the bottom though. Well, yours at the bottom.
Yeah. You talking about the files?
File management. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I put it up there, Jamar. Yeah. So find that though. I kind of tricked my kid out. I get it. He said, "Man, at the bottom." You're right. You're right. But did you find this though? File manager. You click on file manager, and it should open up a window for you, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like you on your computer. So go to downloads and let me know if you see this file here.
Yeah.
All right. So that means you have the file. I want you to drag that file to desktop. This is an assignment we did last week, drag and dropping files. Did you drag it to desktop?
Yeah.
All right, good. So minimize everything, Jamar, so you can make sure you see everything. You know how to minimize, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm minimizing all my screens.
I still got this little sound in the middle though. Do I delete that sound?
Just minimize it. You don't have to delete it.
All right. All right.
All right. So you had the blue screen like me, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, yours is gonna be like a different screen, I know. But do you see the files you downloaded?
At the bottom, yeah.
Good, good. That's good. That's a good start. All right. So now you're ready for Thani. I want to show you how to program. If you go down, you'll look and see import Pygame. That's the first code you're gonna type in, Jamar. If you don't see a new tab with a fresh canvas or script area, hit the new plus symbol so you can start with a fresh file. Now, before you leave, because you only got about 17 more minutes of class, you want to make sure you save that file, Jamar. And you save by hitting on that save floppy disk right here. I'm telling my age, but you save it that way, and it'll ask you to save it by name. Now, I want you to use this time, put 10 minutes on the clock for you and Carson to begin typing in line by line what you need. You see, the first line of code is import Pygame. You typed it in like I did. And then, Jamar, you're going to go from 109 to 114, typing all these codes in, okay? Or 113, I should say. You understand what you got to do?
Type out all these codes.
Yeah, dude. That's how you make the program work. So get started, because this is going to help. This practice is going to help you for yesterday's assignment.
Hey, so look though, did you type that pipe that import pipe game?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I'm finna type it. Let me see if it turn purple.
Yeah, type it in first. When you hit enter, it should pop up line 2. It might turn purple right after you type import. Give it a try, though. So let me set this clock for you guys. Carson, are you clear on what to do over there?
It turned purple.
Oh, you look shocked.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys know what to do. You need to see majority of those codes typed in. And if you think you got it, hit the run button, because if you got it, it should work. If it doesn't work, do not delete your code. That is your credit for share outs. All right. All right. While that clock is ticking, and we're going to review the objective one more time. I'm going to get who needs the points more. I think Jamar probably. So Jamar, I want you to read what's on the screen once. It should show up in a moment. Anthony Rios. Okay, that's new student world.
Hey, how many codes is it? And what the codes at?
Okay, so are you looking at the book?
Yeah, that's right up.
All right, so you see import Pygame is one of them, right?
Yeah.
And then you go to page 110. What do you see?
You talking about the
So you see from Pygame.locals imports star asterisk. That's a code.
is them three codes right there or what?
Well, we'll talk about it later. First, put all the lines in. These are just instructions. We'll talk about what each one is later. Once you get in the habit of generating the code needed to make something work. All right. So just type everything in line by line, Jamar. So you type that line, that'll be line 2 on page 110. You hit enter, then line 3. You're going to do all these codes that they have here, all the way up to page 113. Okay. And you got till 8 to finish everything, so don't panic. I just want to see if you get majority of it in there.
Is it 10? Is it only 10 codes?
No, bro, it's a lot more than that. You can look at the book. You stop at 113. That's when you're done with all the codes. And when I say code, I'm talking about a line of code. Inside a line of code, it does different things. If that makes sense to you.
Man, bro, this is different. So is these the first 10 codes though?
No, you can't assume that because it might not be. Well, I guess you could say that. I'm not looking at that. I'm just looking at how many are on the book. You're looking at the picture. But the same thing you're talking about, Jamar, is right above. You just type in those lines. Anyway, Jamar, can you read the objective one more time?
How many points this is though, Tyler?
20 points for the objective. You talking about for that assignment?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's like a double credit assignment. These are why the kids cost so much. I mean, far as your points. It's
So
a
that'll be
hands-on
my
assignment.
data?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get you to finish it real fast. Can you read the objective?
Alright, bet.
You're killing me, man.
Yeah. Today, I'm got the students to be able to analyze the official Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide, fourth edition, made to answer. Man, hold on, let me say though. Students will be able to analyze the official Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide, the fourth edition, menu to answer technical questions about their Raspberry Pi 400 Academy kit in regards to project number two. Scary part,
Spot the difference.
the difference. Classroom turn of the day is code. Word of the day is dispel.
Very good. All right. Use the rest of this time to get as many of those lines of code in there as you saw, Jamar. And we're going to share out in about 6 minutes. So I should see a few lines in there with you, all right? And I'm going to show you guys how to turn in your assignment once you're finished and how to locate it.
Hey, Tyler.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you see the parentheses? Do I gotta put these parentheses in there? Or not?
You got to put everything it says in lines. So if there's parentheses there, yes, you do. Because remember, think about it, Jamar, it's like you're programming a robot. You have to be very technical. But yes, sir. Great question.
Wait, hold on. I'm setting up a video game.
Yes, it's part of the library section. Part of computer science is game development and web design, sir.
Oh, so I basically just like took the image and then I'm finna create the game.
Yes, Jamar, just keep working.
Oh, no, that's raw though. I ain't know that.
Oh, now you do. Now you know why you got to keep up with your kit. But keep going. I'm going to show you how to make money with it, but you got to learn first.
All right, bet. Hey man, Star Wars. Check it out. I'm making a game. Yeah, I'm creating a whole video game.
Oh, you doing some real coding now.
Yeah.
Man, you get the big screen. You can't see on this little screen?
This is my kid ain't set up yet.
So I didn't want to his desk then.
Yeah. Look, I'm creating a whole video game. You gonna play it?
What kind of game is it gonna be?
It look like a scary game though. Look.
That's cool, man. I like that.
Are you screaming and shit? It's decent. I mean, ain't
Hey, so you left your kid in the car the whole time?
Yeah.
Y'all don't worry about nobody going in your trunk? With tinted windows?
Yeah.
That's cool. Do I check the rate, man? You came back quick.
Quick, then up.
Then for real, do I check him today? You came back quick. You still, still short, but it's like you came back quick. Big time. I think in Frankie at 90, right?
Yeah. She had me do this big old well, it wasn't too much, but she had me do a reflection.
Hold on.
All right, that's how I'm doing that.
turn your own and you get rid of it. So that's at 2 o'clock. So let's do this. I see it try to let's that's not the
Okay, gentlemen. Hopefully you've taken advantage of the kit and use the remainder of the time to finish it. Of course, those kits will be available to you as long as you're in the building. And then, of course, you have your own. Uh, if I were you, if you need to update or upgrade your kit, try to do it at the school. Bring your kit with you. Uh, all I ask is, so you don't damage your kit, is you carefully take everything apart. That stuff is gentle. Each kit is about $400 in excess as far as a unit. So you really were getting a gift by CPS and Google with this grant. And once you guys take advantage of it, take care of it. You can use these kits all the way well into college, military, or just if you need to start off at a job and I don't know, do your resume and stuff, or just do the job. So let's see, Carson. I think last time you didn't get to do it. I think Jamar did it last time. He read the objective for the last time for today, and then I want to show you guys how to locate your Python files you're working on. You there, Mr. Carson?
Yeah, it says student will be able to analyze the official Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide, 4th edition menu to answer technical questions about the Raspberry Pi 400 Academy. Kits in regard to project number 2, scary spot the different. Classroom time of the day is coding, word of the day is dispel.
Good.
Man,
All right.
what's good?
So mute yourself. You got a lot of background noise. Now
Maybe what?
here's what's going on, Jamar. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
listen, man. Now y'all go ahead and mute that.
Oh, you didn't mute yourself. Okay. I'm like, what is he talking about over there? All right. He like kid in the candy shop. I thought you knew I was trying to help you. All right. Now, look, everybody, if you're in your kit, I'm going to show you where to go to locate your file before we close up for class. Uh, Let me go back to my VNC view so you can see what I'm doing. You see this diskette right here or floppy disk that says save. If it's grayed out, that means you saved it already. If it's not and it's activated, that means you need to click on that and locate your Python file after you name it and save it. So if I hit save, a menu will pop up. Once you find that file, and I'm going to show you where it is, you can find it if you get confused by hitting load. If you hit load, just look at the directory. I'm trying to teach you guys how to locate things on your computer because that's all this is. So you'll see my files here, and I named it Scary Spot and then my last name. That's how you name your file once you hit save. You notice at the end of it, it'll automatically put a .py file for Python. So hit save right now, gentlemen. And every time you change it, hit save again so it can overwrite the save and you have your work. If you're in a building, like I told Jamar, make sure you email that file to yourself. If you're on a kit, hurry up and log into your email address and email it to yourself, Jamar, so you continue working on it at home in case you run out of time. But I advise you to fully update your kit I think it takes about an hour. So you might want to let that thing run until it's fully done. And it has all its updates. It's going to need a reboot for it to be finished once it's done. So don't think you're done. Make sure it restarts. So once you find this file, you're going to put it into Edsby. And let me show you what I mean. There's an assignment for it for today, right? So let me close this. And then I'm going to come here. And as you can see, I always keep my kit running as a backup in case something goes wrong on my laptop. It's another reason I want y'all to have these because this is run off Linux, a lot more efficient. Now, in Esby, to show you where you'll turn it in at, you're going to go to the assignment for your particular class. And let me come up here. I'm looking up Carson because I was like, you in 2 classes, my man. All right. And we'll blow this up so you can see it. I got to hurry up because it's 1:19. And inside of Esby, you'll see this assignment right here. On to the left-hand side of Esby, there's always a listing of all of your assignments. So the name of this assignment is Project 2, Scary Spot the Difference. You click on that, and that's where you put your Python file so I can grade it. But make sure all the commands are typed in because I'm going to test it on my kit behind me. And I want you to get maximum credit. So if you skip corners, I'll know because certain things won't show. And I'm just going to go line by line looking at the book and grading it. These assignments, these project kits, last thing, is worth double the credit. So you could really boost your scores up before progress reports. I think Jamar noticed that. It's a lot to do, but it's about saving your grade. And it's up to you at this point. All right. So any questions for me, because it's about 1:19. This class is over at that 1:20 mark, and you got class at 1:30.
I got a question.
Go ahead and listen.
I'm trying to say this and say it to myself.
That's what I just told you how to do. Okay, so like, did you save it, and then a menu pop up saying what you want to name the file?
Yeah.
Okay, you should name it Scary Spot Davis. That's what I'm saying. You always, because that's the name of the project. So when it says what is the file name, you type Scary Spot like I did. Let me show you again.
It's popping up for mine up in the right there.
Huh?
Like it's popping up for me.
You mean the menu?
I'm saying when I saved it, it's popping up where I saved it at.
Okay, so you know where to find it though.
Yeah.
Good. That's the file, you guys, when you're done with it. Now look, each time you make a change to that file, you hit save again now. I don't want you losing your work. Okay. And then when you're fully done, you got till 8 p.m. with all those lines of code typed in, you're going to put that file, because you know where it's at, Carson, into Edsby. Same thing goes for you.
It's due today?
Yes, it's due today. You're just typing in lines of code. You're not troubleshooting until tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah. I just need this so I can give you some credit for today, like maximum credit.
All right. So I just the name I put in Scary Spot, but why I save it to download?
Scary Spot Davis, because that's your file, right?
I think it's so file.
So it should be Scary Spot and then your last name. Okay, I see you barely. Okay. Now, where is it? Are you saving it? Because it looks like that's an open menu. I can't.
Let me do it over. I'm gonna say, look, this is what happened.
Well, put it on the desktop, David, so you can find it. Yeah.
Save.
Yes.
This pop up.
Right. Now, did you type the file name for Scary Spot Davis?
Hold on, real quick. Scary
Spot
Spot
Davis, last name.
Davis.
Right. And then you see the save at the bottom corner down there.
Just down here. It don't
Way
say
down the bottom. Okay, now hold on. Before you click on it, did you click desktop? I want you to be able to find your file.
Okay, desktop.
Desktop's on the left-hand side. You see an option for desktop?
Yeah, it's right here, but
Click,
it ain't opening up nothing.
it's not supposed to. It's just selecting where it's going to go. So you click desktop, right?
Yeah.
Good. Now hit save.
It don't say save. Well,
You just saved it. Okay. Do you see your file on the desktop? That's the screen behind that Python stuff.
this
Okay. You went to File Manager, looks like, right?
I clicked the desktop thing at the bottom.
Okay. No, not that. The desktop is the screen in front of you. So minimize that Python editor for me real quick. You know how to minimize?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't close it, right? You minimized it.
Yeah.
Good. Now, do you see your file on that screen anywhere? That's called a desktop. Huh?
This desktop?
No. Just close that. Just look on the desktop. Do you see it anywhere?
All right, here you go. Yeah.
Okay, you found it? I want to make sure you found your file because you got to email that to yourself.
Yeah, right. Which one? This one?
Is that what you name it? Scary Spot Davis?
Yeah.
That, all right, good. All right. So you can keep working on it, but
It's
make sure
open
you
or do what?
don't open it. Don't open it because you gotta email it to yourself. Remember?
Yeah.
All right. So you know where it is. Where is it at?
It's a desktop.
Good. All right. Now you got to log into your email because I got to close this room down and get for ready for fourth period. You got
All
to
right, bet.
open up your email, open up a new tab in Chromium browser, log into your email, Jamar, and email that file as an attachment to yourself so you can open it up
All right,
later
bet.
on your kit. Okay. Now, I'm not being rude, but I got to close the room down and stop the recording because I get ready for fourth period, and you should be doing the same. But before you do anything else, send that file to yourself because I want you to finish it on your kit. All right. Okay, I gotta go, Jamar. I'll see you later. I hope you get it done by 8 tonight, dude. You got your book, you got your kit. Make sure you get it completed. But first, email it to yourself.
All right.